Hey everyone, your girl Tyler is back from the Soleil Twins and we're giving y'all another banger, okay? So this time around, we wanted to get back to our roots, and what we really used to do for our clients, especially when we were doing faux locks in Atlanta, was put shea butter on the hair shaft after you washed, of course, and deep conditioned. Shea butter and oil. So today's choice is jojoba oil, but normally it's castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil. But I'm just gonna rub those two together in my hands and just moisturize my entire hair and scalp. What I've noticed lately is that although my hair is conditioned, it seems to need a lot more moisture still on the ends. And I was thinking, a lot of the times we get so far away from the things that we used to do that actually worked. I don't know how we forgot about those things, but those things work. So I'm going back to our roots and what we were doing originally. And a lot of times we gave ourselves credit because when we would take down people's faux locks in Atlanta, we would always say, wow, her faux locks have been in for 3 months. And you take her hair down, and these clients' hair was so moisturized that it was like, it has to be from the shea butter. So going back to our roots, but anywho, you all saw from the title of the video and the thumbnail, my main problem with getting on YouTube doing more protective styles is just the sheer fact that I always think I'm giving you all some type of surprise. So the last video you'll hear me say, oh, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Not putting two and two together that, girl, they can see the thumbnail and the title. So I don't know. I'm going to slowly move out of thinking I'm always giving y'all a surprise about the end result. But nevertheless, so you saw the video, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. We know why we're here. Let's eat. So today's choice is to not go as small with the parting as I did in my last video, which was the rope twist video. Last time I realized that when I go smaller in the parts, it's way too full in the front. So there is some balance necessary in order to have a nicely put together hairstyle when you're using crochet and braiding patterns. So as we continue on this series, we're going to keep trying and experimenting with new braiding patterns, because I think I'm trying to figure out what I like best. And I know I like my hair full. But nevertheless, you see me here. I am braiding. I'm going to do 4 turns over and then swing in the braid in front. So we're going to go ahead and correct the parts, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you should be swinging in the braid in front of it. And I do that literally all the way through. I don't change it up. It's always 4, and then I add in the 1 in front of it. So as we can see so far, the first row in the top of my head has 5 parts in the first row, 5 parts. Now we're on to the second row. And this row is going to be pretty much the same thing. I love the fact that I was trying to think outside of the box this time around, because you all do not know how hard it was not to go back to the boho box braids. That first video, something about those boho box braids ate so effortlessly. But I was thinking, Tyler, keep giving them new things to try, because I love Amazon, so I'm going to order regardless. But it's best when you do so to at least spread the word and let the girls know, hey, because as summer's coming up, we can continue to try new styles. And that's really where I am. One, the world is just so costly and so expensive that, oh wait, side note, it's 4 parts in the second row. And now moving over to the third row, which will have, I believe, 3 parts. But the world has literally gotten so costly to where it's like, okay, I have to start picking and choosing what I'm going to spend my money on. And as I'm growing, as into the woman that I want to be, I don't want to be the woman that's always running through my money on all of my beauty and my fun things that I like to do for myself. I don't want to do that. So you have to jump in at some point and say, okay, what am I willing to spend my money on, and what are some things that I need to kind of step it up and start to do for myself? So hair was the most important. Also for us, when I see our hair, a lot of times I try to look at it as a negative, but my hair can be very exhausting to work with. I'm sorry, y'all. Me and my mama were having a full-blown conversation. But my hair can be pretty exhausting to work with because it's so dense, and that's not a bad thing. I just have to get back to learning how to work with my hair and not against it. And just putting it up, every time I don't feel like dealing with it, it's not the best way to work with it. Yes, it's slow manipulation, but I need to work with my hair and not against it. And don't hide it just because I don't want to fight with it. So I have to get back up on my upper body strength, and that requires me to get back into doing my hair, and that has all the pros it can come with. So singing my heart out, side note, I actually think I wasn't selfish. I wasn't selfish. I wanted to show y'all what I was vibed out to, because me and my mom were having a whole dance fest on the side. Something about playing 80s groove and soul while you're doing your hair. is really, really, really necessary for the soul, for the body. Anyway, I'm using Gorilla Snot on my baby hairs. I'm going to just swoop those bad boys in, and then we're going to go ahead and move over to the back of my head. This face with like my hair pulled back like this is so cute. It reminds me so much of me being in the 6th grade when I literally like let Taylor braid up the front of my head and then I put like a drawstring ponytail on the back. Oh my gosh, I won't even find them pictures to post it. It's hilarious. But anyway, let's move around. So now we're gonna do is braid the perimeter of the head, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did in the front. Now, I do believe at some point or another, I had to tell you guys before that this TikTok shop mirror is one of the best mirrors that I've ever worked with when it comes to doing my hair. And literally, I don't know what I was doing before. And that's probably why I wasn't doing as many protective styles on myself, because I can't see and I wasn't about to fight my way through that. But yeah, just make sure that you're using the tools that you can get access to make it easier for yourself, because this is exhausting as it is. Y'all, why am I sitting here realizing, look at my face. I have realized that I didn't swing in the braid the way it was supposed to be swung in. So now I have to take down the braid in front of it, then swing that braid in, and then get back to doing the third braid that I was on by my ear or behind my ear. Girl, it was a whole thing. So just make sure that you're swinging the braid in, because it's easy to start to get into the routine of it and get tired. And clearly I was getting tired because I hadn't even realized what I was doing. So that's me just looking at the mirror, double checking, because I can't believe I had gotten all the way there and hadn't swung the braid in. So that's where I am with that. But I'll just stop talking here and let you all jump in. So now that the braid down is complete, I'm spraying one of my favorite leave-in sprays. This is the Shea Moisture, and I'm going to follow that up with some Shea Moisture hair oil as well, and just over moisturize my hair, over moisturize the parts. I am so excited about today's choice of hair. It is this beautiful ginger reddish brown boho knotless braids, but in a bob version. I really want something off my shoulders, or at least off my back for the majority, because as it gets hotter in Florida, you all would not believe it feels like Las Vegas out here. I promise you it's getting as high as 98 degrees most days. And summer ain't even really started yet. So nevertheless, I wanted to go for something light, something short. And I was just loving seeing this color online. And I was very afraid. I'm not going to lie to you all. It took a lot of courage for me not to just order black hair. Because literally the amount of color I put in my hair this year, I'm blown away already. Like, who am I? I don't know. But anywho, you're going to go into the braid with the latch hook open. I go in open. I like hook it onto the braid and go under it, and then slide the braid knotless thing through. Hook it onto it, close it, pull it out, open it up again, hook on the end, and pull it right through. So easy, so simple. You're going to see me do this quite a few times. So then just go under the braid, hook it onto it, close the latch, pull it through, and then latch it onto the end, close it, pull it through. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Last time I realized that when I try to braid too close to the scalp, it is so hard to pull these doggone crochet anything through. The rope twist, the braids. So just don't make them too tight. Here, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I wasn't really smiling because I was very scared, because I was thinking, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about the color on me. I don't know. I was nervous. I was really nervous. So that's the only reason why I think I'm kind of looking like that, because I was really trying to inspect it like, okay. The ponytail I feel like was starting to give me some happiness. Like I was starting to say, okay, so let me just see how this works. Because color hair is always touch and go, you know? I don't know. Color hair is touch and go, especially when you're wearing outfits. You don't know how things are going to look put together. So I was just trying to see what I have so far. But that's how I look on the perimeter, and now I'm going to move over to the inside. On the inside, I have 4 packs left, so I feel like I was doing pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and just add the braids through in the back, and then I'll just pop in a little bit later. All right, guys. So here I want to give some pros and cons of the style thus far. Pros, I was able to try a completely new color on my skin for the first time. I was super excited. I didn't have to sit down for 7 to 10 hours braiding my own hair. The hair is lightweight. I don't feel anything, and it is off my neck. Cons. You see how I just looked back and I was looking down because I'm like, damn, where did all the hair go? At this point, I had about 12 braids left, and I still had so much space to fill. So what I would tell you, and what I would suggest, if you go to my Amazon storefront and get this same hair, get 2 orders. They give you 8 packs in each order. Well, normally when I get crochet styles, I only get one order, which is the 8 packs. With this hair, I need 2 orders. So I am in the process of, well, I've already ordered mine. I'm waiting for it, but the video is going to be out before I get my second order. You need 2 orders of this hair because they're short. And I think because maybe they're a shorter length, you can see through them a lot more. Also, keep in mind that my actual hair is black and this hair is like ginger burnt orange. So you can tell. So I'm not able to kind of play it off if I were to have just black hair overall, because my natural hair would suffice as the foundation and make it more seamless. So I was like, damn. So that's why I'm not extremely happy here. I was pretty happy once I started styling, but get 2 orders. 1 order won't be enough in order not to see through it. My last con to this hair is that the loops are pretty big. I don't know why, but the loops just seemed a little bigger than what I've used to working with. And right there, I was just pointing out like, damn, I have some space right there. So I had to go back and take hair out and move it around. But I still just end up ordering another order because it's not worth it. The hair is beautiful. The color is beautiful. And I was about to take this out. So I just need to order another set. So that's what I'm doing. But I just love the look overall because once I get my second pack, it's going to be even fuller. But y'all, this color on me, I just felt like it was eating so badly. It was eating so badly. And to think I was as afraid as I was is hilarious. Actually, this video, looking back at it now, makes me want to go ahead and braid my natural hair with this color. Like the video if you want me to braid my actual hair in this color, because if I do some actual box braids on this, I think it'll eat 10 times more because I'll be able to conceal more of my natural black at the roots a lot more. But yeah, let's just give her a round of applause because once I started getting hype, y'all, once I started getting hype, it was over. Like, it was over. So I appreciate you. Step back in and just check me out and just keep coming back because we got more content coming for y'all. But, baby. And then this damn Amazon top that looks like an Aritzia top. Once I changed and started playing with the styles, I was like, oh, yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video and more to come. Mwah.